Greetings all. Today we are comparing Final Fantasy 3 to Mickey, Donald, Goofy, the Three Musketeers. Let's do this. Let's give a bit of introduction. They're both of animated adventures feature well-beloved Disney characters, however, in terms of the execution, the pacing, and overall enjoyment, just really differs. Could this be to the time periods? Maybe. Each film does have their strengths though, but let's have a closer look. Final Fantasy III begins on a strong note, setting up a whimsical tone that draws viewers in, especially with the charming introduction of Jiminy Cricket. His presence in the film serves as a beacon of light-heartedness and humour, with his interactions and commentary frequently described as enjoyable. In fact, Jiminy is noted as one of the best aspects of the movie, and with a lot of fun moments. He steals the show. However, despite this prominent start, Final Fantasy III quickly begins to lose momentum. The pacing becomes sluggish, and many scenes stretch longer than they should, resulting in a feeling that the film just went on for too long. Especially like scenes like the forest segment in is a very weak part of the film, and I believe it's very vanilla, bit and just horrible. And yeah, the overall flow of the narrative falters due to these drawn out moments. As the film progresses, these slow sections become more frequent, leading to a sense of monotony that detracts from the enjoyment. This is the main problem with Fun and Fancy 3. It's just the repetitiveness and the excess filler. While there are isolated funny moments, much of the humour just fails to land, especially in the live action scenes. For example, there are a few funny and cute gags scattered through the movie, but it just falls flat. Additionally, some of the sound effects can be very strange and annoying, making certain parts of the film feel awkward and out of place. The filler content combined with the less engaging plot points, like the puppet scenes or the segments that felt forced, leads to an overall sense of boredom. In contrast, however, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, the Three Musketeers excels at maintaining a steady, enjoyable pace. From the beginning, the film is driven by the dynamic and playful interactions between its central trio, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. The energy remains high throughout, with fewer dull moments, and the humour is much more effective. The film's visual gags are a highlight, with scenes that are funny and filled with great visual gags, showing how the comedy is much more consistent and engaging. Furthermore, the film avoids the major pitfall of Fun and Fantasy 3 by minimizing the filler content and focusing on keeping the audience invested. The film's tight pacing ensures that even slower or less exciting moments don't linger for too long. By emphasizing the action, humour, and the clear chemistry between the characters, the film is able to sustain interest from beginning to end, making it a more cohesive and enjoyable experience. Animation and visuals. On a visual level, both films have moments that showcase Disney's prowess in animation, but their styles and execution differ. Final Fantasy 3 has some high quality animation, with some fluid movements and detailed facial expressions standing out. I really like these moments, such as Bongo and the Bear, like for the dancing scenes and the fight. However, film's visual strengths are often overshadowed by its slow pacing and filler. Despite the animation beauty, the lack of engaging plot points or emotional resonance makes it harder for viewers to fully appreciate the artistry. Some moments feel disconnected from the story, with creatures like so much filler and just boring, emphasizing how even beautifully animated sequences can lose their impact when they don't serve the narrative. For the Three Musketeers, while the animation might not be as complex and experimental as the ones in Final Fantasy 3, it's still really good. It's used to help make the humour even more humorous, and the facial expressions and the physical comedy from the characters is also another high point, in my opinion. However, the films can't be good without character dynamics and humour. Characterization is another area, which is another area the film's diverging. Fun and Fancy 3, Jiminy Cricket is the best character by far, but beyond his moments, other characters fail to leave a lasting impression. Bongo's storyline started off really good, like really sympathetic, but then it got to him just wandering about and it all got very boring. But the worst character is the puppets. I really did not like the puppets. They were so annoying. But that the characters are alright. But in the Three Musketeers, the characters are amazing, especially the chemistry between our three heroes. Their camaraderie and interactions are a constant source of humour and charm, making the film feel just so much more engaging than Fun and Fancy Free. It's well paced. The trio antics providing a constant stream of entertainment. Also, the film's villains bring added tension and just are amazing. Pete is amazing though. In the conclusion, Fun and Fancy Free is has some really good moments, but it's just held back by weak characters, some filler. But I'd overall say I'd enjoy it. Musketeers, on the other hand, is just much more consistent. There's strong character dynamics, effective humor, and the pacing is great. It's just the much better of the films. Right, that's the end of the video. What's next on my radar? Well, we're going to check out a very famous cartoon. Well, one of the most beloved new cartoons. How do I say it without spoiling it though? Well, we're going to see a dog family. Alright, bye.